So I decided to set the hood up on my trestle to see about fixing the problems with it splitting. Just weighing it up, this piece can come off. I kind of wanted to see if these screws would come out easy. I haven't really got a big enough screwdriver for it at the minute. I think I would prefer to preserve the threads than like drill them out. So I think the options are drill them out or weld a stud to it or something. Maybe if I drilled, cleaned it up a little bit and then welded something with a head on it. Kind of weld that to it, maybe that would work. Bit shorter perhaps. It's an idea. One, two, three. I guess they weren't in there that tight, it was just difficult because they were just slot screws. Got at least one fastener here. it doesn't want to come out. I suppose it used to have rivets in it. Hold it on. It's all a bit janky, isn't it? And pop rivets, they're really crap. So here's one of those situations where it's riveted in here, here and here. The trim strip which goes on the top of the bonnet, use a pointy device, you've got these little twisty affairs which they come through the slot and then you turn it and it holds it in place. Well, they're like missing along here, or they've popped out. So you've got that one piece there, and this hole here, that's where you would bolt on a hood ornament, I guess. The front and there. Looked into that. So I guess the correct way to do it, they've got these little rivets here. Do I pop rivet it in and it looks a bit crap, or just do I run some tacks? Now, I'm just going to run some tacks. So I don't want to repaint this whole bonnet, and I'm thinking if I want to take it off I can just grind them down. So that's what I'm going to do. So if you're going to buy some of these clamps, don't get them with these little bits on the end because they're not helpful. So that's that, got some tacks on. I'm going to wait for that to cool down a bit. I'll test this piece. And it came off, so it's going to go back on, right? But of course that needs a bit of cleaning up and tighten that up. So that's kind of straightened that up. That was one of the things, the bonnet being a bit bent, was one of the things which really stuck out. You know, there's loads wrong with this truck, but that was the one thing what stuck out, was that piece. So I bolted that back on, done a few welds on here. Pretty happy with how it's looking. Need to get some of this rust off as well. So a nice time lapse of me cleaning up the bonnet and this bonnet structure piece, probably the proper name for it. I've moved the bonnet over here, the hood. It's an American truck, I've got to call it the American name. I've moved the hood over here, because I want to leave it and I have to kind of get all my crap out of the way when other people come and work in here. I've given it a good rough over. I've wiped it down with Spirit, and I'm going to give it some of the POR 15 kind of squashed in here a bit. I'm going to move some of this other stuff out of the way so I can get closer to it. But yeah, I'll treat you to a time lapse of me doing that. As you just saw, I painted the underside of the hood, so that's ready. I'm going to get these engine bits finished off hopefully in the next video. Gives you a little insight on how that POR 15 goes off anyway. I'll see you in the next video.